Hello and welcome back. Have you ever had one of those evil teachers who wants your punishment for you to write out your times tables hundreds of times? Well, I'm going to show you a way in computing that you can do that in a matter of seconds. It's brilliant and it's called looping. Today we're going to learn about while loops and how to do them. So, say you've been a naughty boy and say the teacher wants you to write out the 12 times table 200 times. And you think, that's going to take me all night. What am I going to do? Well, help is at hand. We are going to make a while loop here in 5 lines, which will do it all for you perfectly. So, for a start, we need a variable to count to 200. So x equals 1. How about that? Perfect, eh? Then, we need to take a loop 200 times. So we write while, and then open brackets. And here, while x is less than 200. You can use here any of the comparison operators we used earlier. Greater than equals to, equals, not equal to, less than. Any of these can be used. So we type in the condition. We then put a colon. And now we need to print out the 12 times table. So what do? Well, we type print, and then we need to do these together. So x, the number, int x, we make sure it's a number, then a comma, and then speech. We want a string to come next, and then we can write x here for times. Doesn't really matter, it's only a string. Inside speech mark, so the computer doesn't actually read it. Then we put another comma, and then we want the x number multiplied star sign by 12. So now let's see if this works. Press run while loops, and oops, 1 times 12 has happened there quite a lot. So if I scroll up here, I'm scrolling, as you might be able to hear, but we're still going through them. The computer has done all of these calculations in the time you saw. That, guys, is called an infinite loop. Why? Because we said while x is less than 200, but x doesn't increase at all. So x is always going to be less than 200, so the computer will loop forever. That's known as an infinite loop. And infinite loops used to destroy computers. They used to overheat and kill themselves automatically in a matter of seconds. But now they will keep running happily, as you can tell, because I'm still talking to you. So we need to increase the value of x. So here we just type x equals x. So x is equal to whatever x is now plus, plus 1. So now every time it loops round, x increases by 1. So 1 times 12, 2 times 12, 3 times 12, 4 times 12, it keeps going around until x gets to 200, and then it will stop. So let's run it and let's see what happens. Perfect. 199 times 12 is 2,388. How about that? Did you know that? Now, there's a problem here, isn't there? There's 2 problems here. One is that the teacher told you to write up to 200 times 12, not 199 times 12. Now, some evil teachers might tear this one up and say, okay, you failed, go away and do it again. That is evil, I admit, but we can do better than that. So firstly, you put an equal sign in there, and then we run it again, and hopefully now it goes all the way to 200, so the evil teacher you can just sit there and laugh at them. But did you know you've got this all wrong. You're putting too much work into this. There is a cheats way to make this line here even simpler. All you do is you type x plus equals 1. So x will increase by 1 each time it goes round. So now it goes round exactly the same again, but you've typed less code here. You have been even lazier, and this is called an incrementer, to increase it by 1 each time it goes round. And now each time it goes round, it will get to 2,400 in a matter of seconds. Brilliant, eh? Okay, let's try another challenge. Say we start at 200 and want to decrease our times table to 1. How will we do that? Well, for a start, x starts 200 and decreases each time it goes round until it gets to 1. So, and now here, do it while x is less than 200. Well, it starts with x being equal to 200, so that won't last very long. Let's say while x is not equals to, as we can see here, not equals to 1. So while x isn't 1, it can keep going, okay, it won't stop. Now, print x times 12, well that's fine, but now we need them to decrease each time it goes round. Now this here, x plus equals 1, is called an incrementer. What we need is a decrementer. So, how would you think we would make a decrementer? How would we make it decrease by 1 each time it goes round? Any ideas? Well, the answer's simple. You just swap a plus for a minus. And now, if we try and run it again, fingers crossed, there we are. It's now gone from 200 right the way down to 2. No! How do we make it go all the way down to 1? Well, there are several ways we can do this, but my favourite is to say is not equal to 0. So then it will go round, but when it gets to 0 it will stop. So let's try again. Here we are. On the bottom, 1 times 12 equals 12. How about that? To me, guys, that's pretty sweet. So today we have learnt about how to make a while loop, the conditions that go in between them, the comparison operators, we've gone over those again, and we have learned about incrementers and decrementers. I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I'll be talking to you for your next prep. But for now, thank you and good